Hello, everybody. Welcome to a mini session of the Bastard Smalls. Raven's not here for this one, and frankly, it's because, well, there's not going to be much in the way of exciting combat or exciting dice rolling action where whoever the DM gets to fail horribly. This is going to be pretty much a pure roleplay session, just to let everybody know.
Thank you.
Joining us is, besides me, who is Chiffross Sleeper at your service, we have Layla.
Hi, I'm Francine. I was designed to kill people.
We have Star.
Hello, I'm Yuki.
And we have Lantern.
Cyrano du Corbeau at your service.
So the reason for this mini session, well, it had to happen sometime, and better to do it in a little mini session off by itself rather than try to take up a chunk of the allotted time we normally get to play.
Because some of us have to go to work like right after the sessions.
That's true.
And by some of us, I mean one of us.
Well,
And multiple of us have
there
spoons.
were two of us that would have to go to work after sessions. It was just different ones of us at different times.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So last we left off, we had just returned from the auction where Chiffross had undergone some major trauma and then completely forgotten about said trauma due to machinations. Or machinations. Whatever word you prefer there. But during this, he ran into a rather interesting fellow. The meeting with said interesting fellow has now prompted this mini session. And thus, he has, as soon as Lady Kiki left him in charge of the safe that she procured, and was highly disappointed by the results of opening it. He sent a message. He asked Francine to stick around in the room while he sent a message out for both Cyrano and Yuki to meet him in his room. That's our setup.
Okay.
Just making sure you can hear me from here.
Oh,
Yep.
yeah.
Cool.
Knock, knock, knock.
Chiffross opens the door, and then, kind of uncharacteristic of him, he's a little bit more fidgety than normal. And he looks really hard down the hallway before signaling you two in.
Am I part of some new sort of criminal enterprise this week? Chiffross, are you making drugs? Is this a drug thing?
I have a feeling
Nope.
it's something more serious.
If it was drug thing, it is not by me. But first, should introduce you to new teammate. Francine, this is Cyrano, and Yuki. Yuki, Cyrano, this is Francine.
Hello.
Hello.
I'm Francine. I was designed to kill people.
Well, we can't help how we're all made.
That's funny. He drinks people.
Only when they piss me off.
We have something in common.
I have yet to see you mad yet, Francine.
Two. I have also yet to see myself mad. I don't know what just happened to my voice bank.
But
I have not
yes,
been alive for very long, you see.
This
How
one
long?
is almost literal ball of sunshine.
Yes. I have been around. Okay, how much time has passed? I want to say over 2 weeks.
Wow.
That is not very long at all.
I was very recently dispatched of my. I'm not quite sure how to explain this. I was clearly not meant to be a speaking robot, but here we are.
Well, welcome to the team.
Thank you. I'm happy to be here.
Have you met some of the other team members yet?
Oh, I've met Omnius. He's very nice. He's talking about helping me join this. Oh, what was it? What was it called again? His little pyramid plan.
Pyramid scheme?
Multi-level marketing.
I think she's referring to the ice cream.
Ah,
I may have to have a word with Omnius later.
Could you also tell them what Omnius told you he was?
Yes. Demon King, right?
Demon Lord.
He is the Demon Lord. That is very interesting.
I do believe you have been deceived. Again, I may have to have a chat with him later.
Why would an ally deceive me?
Oh, he's mostly interested in his own profit, which I can't blame a man or a small bird for.
I mean, to be fair, he's also under the thumb of your cousin.
Yeah, that guy's a git.
Yeah, wasn't it funny when we left him tied up in the barbecue place?
Yeah, that was hilarious. I'm gonna catch hell for it later, but it was totally worth it.
You should definitely have a few words with Omnius. He almost got Francine killed.
Oh boy.
I will have a discussion with him. We already have enough problems with one incredibly troublemaking bird. We don't need two incredibly troublemaking birds. I'll see if I can get Omnius back in line.
Oh, Francine, have you met Okasan yet?
Hearing about him, I am very curious.
I wouldn't recommend it.
Why not?
He is...
He may cause your logic circuits to short circuit.
That's one way of putting it.
I see. I mean, if he is another ally, I still believe he is worth meeting.
I'm not sure if he qualifies as an ally. I feel like things happen in spite of him.
We had quite an adventure getting him back after being gone for, what, over a year?
Adventurous.
Is that why Omnius has the ice cream hat now?
Yep.
Oh gods, now there's two of them.
And they are shipping a cage.
But in short, Omnius used Francine's naivete against her to convince her he was Demon Lord, and then when other Demon Lords called him out on this, other legitimate Demon Lords called him out on this, it prompted her to draw her weapon on a, well, let's just say, site that was declared to be completely neutral by, just about every plane of existence known to man.
I apologize. I had completely misread the situation. I had assumed that there was a need to fight when there
Now, I've told you
apparently
it
was
was
not.
not your fault. This was not your fault. This blame lies on Omnius.
I'll have a word with our employee later.
Is he anyhow? I would have assumed this would be a matter that concerned him too.
In this case, I do not want him to see the results of what happened.
What happened? You guys were just going to an auction, right?
As I've said, this was an auction that was held on neutral ground by many different planes of existence. I think you can assume that the items up for auction were anything but the normal.
Well, yeah, you were looking for something related to your predicament, right?
Yes, and I show this to you two because it may get back to you eventually. And with that, Chiffross reaches into his shirt and pulls out a small locket, opens up the locket, withdraws a small little golden key, and opens up a safe that he has tucked away under a table. He bids you to look at the inside, and when you do, you see a fully active soul gem.
You got it back.
Indeed, I did.
So that means you can save your cousin now, right?
Not immediately, but in due time. However, keep the existence of this gem as quiet as you can.
Understandable.
People,
I
even though he is supposedly an ally, I do not trust Omnius not to think that this might be worth a lot of money.
mean, it is
Catch
worth
my
a lot
drift.
of money,
Yes.
but
I do not trust him yet. Not in matters with this.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't even told you about my situation yet.
Your situation?
Well, I guess you can keep a secret, can you, Francine?
Of course, I shan't say a word.
Well, the truth of it is, I'm not actually a Vulpin.
Oh?
I was transformed into this by another group. And I found out even more recently after getting my memories back, I'm not even human. At least not fully human.
Oh, I see. That's rough.
Yeah, it was especially bizarre when I just suddenly craved blood for a while. Now I kind of know why.
you get used to it.
Hmm. Hmm. I would say you do, but I wouldn't know as I've well, do I? I don't know what I'm like, but this isn't about me. I apologize.
I was gonna say, do you even eat?
I don't think I do, I say as I eat my girl dinner.
We already had girl dinner.
Ugh.
But Yuki, now you and I have something in common. Not for the same reasons, but we have something in common.
Uh, well, I mean, the memory. Wait, did you lose some kind of memory too?
It was price I paid for Soul Gem.
Oh.
Unfortunately, because it's lost memory, I have no idea what. But I know
It was
what
a
it
song.
feels like now. To have just a hole where a large section of time would be.
I mean, I have that happen, but not for the same reasons.
We blame on alcohol.
Have to cope with this world somehow.
Take
I mean,
up hobby.
I was gonna say, given some of the stories you told me about, like, what was it? You went on some kind of weird trip to a library where there was a lich or something?
Yes.
But even with all this news, this is not exactly why I called you here, but it is ancillary to the point.
Okay.
Chiffross rummages through his pockets until he pulls out a small card. He goes, I trust this will look familiar to at least one of you. And he lays it down on the table right in front of Yuki.
Isn't that the same symbol we saw in that place in the desert? And on that letter that Percy gave me?
The symbol is something like a sword, right?
Yeah.
If I'm not mistaken, yes.
Yeah.
In my head, I know what I would put it as, but I'm pretty sure that's objectively incorrect. Actually, I can think of two things it could be, but
Get your mind out of the gutter.
no, it's not something in the gutter. It's something based on what we've been using for lore stuff. But
Okay. I've outed myself then as being in the gutter.
That is a symbol of the Albin family, if I'm not mistaken.
I could not tell you family name, but I can tell you I was personally handed that by a member of it.
Hmm.
Oh boy.
You see, while I was there looking through the various items on display, I was approached by someone who gave me a look that I only recognized from one other place. Do you remember when we went to deal with Carver?
Oh
Uh,
no.
oh no.
When I was left alone in basement, and he was trapped inside wall, and the explosion had gone off, but it had not actually injured him. The eyes. I remember those eyes. I will never forget those eyes. And I saw that same look meet me at a completely different person.
I have heard stories.
This man introduced himself, and he knew that I and people I associate with had recently dealt with Carver. And he was mildly disappointed that Carver lived through the engagement.
I'm not shocked that he would be disappointed. The Albans have been rivals, shall we say, of the Duke Orbos.
And one thing I noticed very specifically about him, around his waist he carried a belt that had several foxtails tied to it. He
Sounds like he's been hunting.
he calls himself the Knight.
That's not good news for us.
And he handed me this card. He said if I were to meet Carver again, all I would need to do is put blood on card and it would summon him.
So, my family is not the only family in the business. I'm sure you can understand.
Well, our family.
There's there are numerous families, and there's a very careful arrangement between them in terms of territory, in terms of what businesses they perform. And the various families have created things for the purpose of solving problems that normal members of the families wouldn't be able to solve. Tarver was created by the Duke Orbos. I've heard tale of some of the ones from the other families. I've heard of the Knight of the Albans, but I don't know much. I just know that this is not good news.
Just to realize that upon seeing him, he invokes the same feelings in me that Carver does. Only the Knight appears to be in full control of his rationality.
Oh boy.
The Duke Orbos, as a general rule, we prefer not to handle things physically. We prefer sleight of hand, the deft, swift dagger. The fam the Duke Orbos created Carver for the problems that required no subtlety. They didn't need Carver to be able to reason. They just needed a hammer to smash things. The Albans are skilled with different things, and thus they've crafted their troubleshooter with a different set of skills that makes him no less dangerous.
if a hammer is required, she starts to slowly pull out the maul.
It was a... Oh, dear God, that burns! What is that made out of? My eyes!
Uh, I I feel
Somebody turn
like
off the
Francine.
sun. It offends me.
Oh, does it burn your eyes?
Ow!
I'm so sorry. She puts it away.
I don't know what a splanch is, but I feel like I've been injured in the splanch.
Oh,
I warned
my-
you,
my only-
literal ball of sunshine.
We should introduce her to Percy.
my only selfish desire is to use them all for something at this point.
I'm sure we'll find opportunities to use that. I'll just need to invest in some darkened spectacles of some sort.
Oh, I'm sure if we ran into Carver again, you would be very well versed to use it on him.
I think we're
Oh, that
gonna
would
need a bigger
be
hammer
lovely.
for that.
How much bigger?
I mean, he was pretty tall.
How big is this building?
Big enough? I don't know. This place is just as bizarre as the people in houses.
It is bigger on inside.
I have found a squid thingy!
What? Okasan? What are you doing in here?
That didn't come from in here. I don't know where that came from, but I am afraid.
Is he in the vents again?
Behold, I am the king of plumbers, and I have found a squid thingy!
Is there like a vent in the ceiling that he's like poking his head out of?
He probably is now.
Oko-san, are you in bathroom?
Okasan is everywhere and nowhere. So where is Okasan?
Are you in my toilet again?
Okasan has found Angry Water God, and he has found a squid thingy!
What is
Okay,
a squid
wherever-
thingy? I am madly concerned about what Oko-san is doing in my bathroom.
We should probably attend to this.
Excuse me one
it's finally
moment.
time.
I am going to go check bathroom and see. Oh dear God, what happened in here?
Okasan found squid thingy!
Oko-san,
Fritzy.
what do you mean squid thingy?
Behold! Holds out something that looks absolutely nothing like a squid.
Okasan, that's a loofah sponge.
It is a squid thingy!
Do you see tentacles on that?
What's a tentacle?
An arm that sticks out.
Like this?
He just stuck his wing arm out.
Francine.
Like
Francine
that,
is going-
but more conical shaped.
Mm,
And with
Francine
little
is
bitty
going-
suction cups all over it.
Francine is going to approach this strange bird man and extend her possibly a tentacle in her mind now.
I
And
have
she's
a-
just like, yeah?
How shiny metal is Francine?
She's mostly shiny
noticeable.
gold last time we checked.
But she is shiny and reflective is where I'm going with this.
Yes, yes. So she's about to extend her possible tentacle and about to give her usual greeting spiel. So
Ah, a fellow Luma! Okasan must do the dance of greeting!
While inside the bowl
Oh.
of the toilet.
While
Oh, dear
inside the
God.
bowl of the toilet.
slosh, slosh, slosh.
oh, am I a Luma? Is this something I must she like awkwardly tries to like mimic his moves.
You are not Luma, you are Warforged.
A Luma Warforged?
No, he is just seeing him. He is seeing himself in the shine of your body. He is just seeing the reflection. He does this.
Oh! So he is a Luma.
Yes,
Yep.
this is correct.
I see. Well, either way, it is a pleasure to meet you. I am Francine. I am a Warforged, not Luma. At least we're assuming not. And I am part of your party now. He is part of the Smalls, right?
Yep.
Oh, wait,
Why?
I am a new member of the Bastard Smalls.
Who are the bastard Smalls?
Don't answer question. It only gets more confusing from here.
Oh, all right. All right.
Okasan is pleased to meet you. Do you know of the one true What is the were panda doing here? I'm not a were panda. That one over there is a were panda and not to be trusted.
Wait. So, one ally says he is a werepanda. The other ally says he is not a werepanda. Allies are not meant to deceive, but if they are both allies,
He's an idiot.
who am I?
Okasan's an idiot. I am not an idiot. You have made me suffer an indignity, were panda. I'm not a were panda. And this is why I don't play these characters in the same session.
Putting all that aside, Oko-san, why are you in my bathroom? This should be funny.
Okasan was Okasan found other obnoxious bird with stupid hat was being obnoxious in Okasan's cage. Can you believe he got rid of the musk? So Okasan was exploring, and he found a new tunnel, and he found a squid thingy.
It is not even alive.
It growled at Okasan, it did.
The loofah growled at you.
Yes, as squid thingies do.
It is not making noise now.
That's because it knows.
Understanding of squids. What is it that makes this loofah a squid thingy?
It is clearly a squid thingy.
Thingy in this case meaning...
It is a
What
squid and also a thingy. Yuki, is it too early for me to get drunk?
We just left our bedroom.
The question stands.
Oko-san, if I let you take squid thingy, can you go back the way you came? Maybe there's more to explore down there, because now you're just in my room in the guild.
Funny, Okasan was trying to find Princess Peach's secret slide. What the hell are you talking about?
You just gotta turn your brain off whenever talking to him.
Cyrano, I'm pretty sure we've been over this, that anything he says, if you think about it too hard, it will just give you his brain cramp, and you will be him.
We
Huh?
Go ahead.
we have enough trouble with him, and why is he rooming with Omnius?
Because Omnius doesn't want to pay for a room.
Aren't these rooms free?
Francine,
He doesn't know that.
They would be free, but
I hate-
he is so far behind on his taxes and fees, the guild is charging him, I think.
I wouldn't be surprised if it's Doris or Dolores pranking him, to be honest.
Could be.
Francine further trying to distract from the which one's the ally and which is the deceiver confusion, is inspecting the toilet. and she notices the flusher, and she's like, "Oh, what is this?" She touches it, flushes Oko-san down the drain.
A lesson in life I am sure to get very well. Do you think he'll vanish for a year again?
With Sarlacc, probably not. But then again, I missed him. Things have been a little too quiet around here since he left.
You realize this means since he found how to do that, he can appear in any of our rooms at any time now.
Oh no.
Okay, so we're just gonna have to lock the bathroom door at night.
You have a bathroom door that locks from outside?
I could always put a couch in front of it.
He came up through toilets! I don't think couch is going to be effective countermeasure.
Unable to urinate, then how is he to enter my room?
It depends. If you still have toilet there, he can find a way.
At least it will be put to good use, I think.
And as far as Omnius goes, the guild kind of likes the fact that Omnius tries to keep place clean. No, we don't have much incentive to stop that.
Fair enough. Who knows? Maybe they will find buried treasure in Okasan's cage. God knows it's layered enough in filth.
Either that or a lost civilization.
Oh, good. Would Lost Civilization worship Okasan and give him more pudding cult members?
What? Why? Why is he back? Where did he even go?
He went to
That
a lot
was
of places,
very
apparently.
funny story, actually.
Yeah. It started with a beanstalk.
There was also a deal with a duck.
Duck.
A duck.
Gee, I didn't get to show you my new crown. She puts it on, suddenly 3 ducks are behind her.
Hello? Is there a goose? I need to know. Is there a goose?
Nope, just ducks.
Okay.
See, that one's Jet, that one's Turbo, and that one's Rebel.
Who named the ducks?
Their mom.
Ask a silly question.
And just off in the distance you hear, I could have been Turbo!
Fritzy kneels down. Well, it is very nice to meet you all.
Meh.
I do not think they speak common.
Figured as much. Nice to say hello.
Well, bad news about the Alban family and the return of the mongrel aside. It's been a pleasure to meet you, Francine.
Yes.
It's been lovely to meet you both as well. I hope we can do great things together.
Indeed.
I'll drink to that.
Just keep it to alcohol for now.
I shall drink from a sarcastic standpoint. Because I cannot drink. Okay.
Well, not with that attitude, you can't. Come on, let's go find you something.
Maybe Snark can build you a stomach.
Maybe Snark can build
Would
you a
that be
furnace that runs on alcohol.
Yeah, that
Raven
might
is
be
going
more
to kill
efficient.
us.
He's going to kill us all. Oh my god! Oh my god! Did this actually happen? I want to RP drunk Francine. It's canon. It's gonna happen.
God.
Will an internal furnace be efficient in battle?
Only one way to find out.
Especially if it's Snorri's brew. That stuff packs a wallop.
I would think Snorri's
Very well,
brew
very
would kind of melt Francine.
We
Francine turns into a liquor-powered ball of murdery sunshine.
drunk enough to kick your ass, 2-time naval boxing champion. This needs to fucking happen.
Oh my god. And with that, I think this mini session has been derailed.
I think so, yeah. There wasn't even a plot to it, and it still got derailed by Okasan.
You know, fun fact, there's a canonical reason that things get goofy around Okasan. None of you know what it is yet, but there is one.
This is that's gonna be insane. Because it's going to be a world-changing, like, revelation of, like, the lore of this universe and also the meaning of life itself.
Arguably true.
Oko-san. Oko-san has followers. 2.
Okasan, I think, has 3 different splinter factions for his cult now.
Yeah. That was up for number 4.
The lost civilization at the bottom of the cage.
On Malibu, the Life Giver has returned to frivolize on cross.
I don't want to know what that means.
It was a poop joke.
No!
A civilization born from poop.
Everything comes down to
Okay! I think we can call the session here! I am fucking eating! Are you gonna do this right in front of my girl dinner?
Considering what we're doing after this.
Oh god.
Yeah.
Oh no. Listen. Make all the sex jokes you want. Toilet humor is a completely different category.
So until next time, folks.
I would say yes. I think we can bring this to a close now. We've gotten the scenes we need out of it.
And then some.
And then some.
We did it, gang.
Raven is going to kill us.
Anyway. This has been us with the Bastard Small saying, take care, everyone.
I found another squid thingy!
Huzzah!
That's a salad.
Squid thingy.
Since he's down in the sewers, wouldn't it be a tea set?
Yeah, you know.
Hello, you found our village of lizard men. Take care, everyone.
Bye-bye.